Gaming is culture.
You fucking whiny whore.
Gaming.
Alright, let's see. So next we have this.
You guys are gonna love this if you haven't seen it yet. This is doing the rounds on Twitter at the moment. You're based female conservative.
Can we please stop
She's unironically more based than most of these fucking LARPing trad con women.
addressing Ilhan Omar as a congresswoman? I mean, she's literally a fraud. This is a person who came to the USA to corrupt its people and resources. She went from negative 60.
You can literally see the fuck it, dude. You can literally see the camel toe of her wretched snatch. Full snatch whilst ranting about the blacks. Exactly. You can literally see the outline of a vagina, man. It's grotesque, dude. You can smell what she had for breakfast.
$5,000 net worth to over $30 million and denies it. She denies it and she blames it on an accounting error. That's not all. Then there's the winery with no clear location, no wine at all, no phone number, no visible operations. It seems abnormal, doesn't it? And then she proceeds to insult the reporter asking about these things, asking her to explain.
It's the way that when she shifts the weight of a position.
Dude, I'm telling you, this chick is less of a whore than your average, like, Sarah Stock conservative type. The ones that pretend to be, like, trad cons and all this others, like, you know, based and Christ-pilled. Like, those women are bigger whores than a literal OnlyFans chick. I'm telling you guys. Like, OnlyFans chicks are modest by comparison to a lot of these LARPing tradcon women. Like, her body count might, unironically be lower than most of these CPAC conservative chicks that go to all these conservative conferences and just get fucked.
Accentuates the gusset. The gusset gets taut, and you can just see the fucking LARP.
Like, the whole tradcon LARP is exactly that, bro. It doesn't fucking exist. There is no such thing as traditional women. Period.
The way the gusset is manipulated by a movement is just like, oh god, dude. And it's obviously intentional. And obviously it's also somewhat successful as well. Because this clip has been doing the rounds. It's one of those where, you know, you're kind of doing... You're doing the work. You're doing the...
Griffin coping so hard? Nah, it's just the truth.
Work for her. You know, you're doing the work.
What am I coping about? What exactly am I coping about? I'm just pointing out the obvious fact that these so-called conservative women are not conservative at all. Period. And this OnlyFans chick is unironically not only more honest, but probably less of a literal whore than a lot of these other, you know, talking heads.
For her. By promoting it.
Explain it to the people. And on top of all of these unknown things, she calls World War II World War 11. So how is someone so fucking stupid able to become an important topic in this country? She is literally the trending topic in the United States of America. It blows my mind. She is the opposite of everything that we stand for in this country. And she literally married her brother. We do not marry our brothers here. We don't marry siblings here. We do not do that. Can we please stop?
Wait, I've just noticed this as well at the start. Look at what she does at the start. Did you see that? Did you see that? Watch. Watch her hand.
Can we please stop?
She literally pulls it up to make it more pronounced, dude. She literally pulls up a gusset to make the pussy outline more pronounced while she's talking about blacks. That is fucking absurd, man. She pulls it taut. She's the one pulling it taut here. And she's obviously trying to nail all of the different fetishes, isn't she? All the different, you know, what people would perceive as being attractive. You know, the breasts, the feet, the camel toe. You can even, you know, the ass cheek type angle too. It's oh god, dude. And yes, look at her face, bro. She's not a dude. Butterface, and she does look like a soulless husk. She looks like a disgusting soulless husk with no original thoughts of her own. You know, it's literally going onto Twitter, reading whatever rightoid slop is on there.
Well, dude, here's a news flash for you. Women in general don't have original thoughts. They just parrot whatever the popular opinion is, so that's all of them.
And just pumping out brainless takes about Ilhan Omar. We need more of this. Okay, that's funny. That's funny from Howling Mutant. That is funny. No, it's not AI. I've got no idea who she is, nor do I wish to find out. But she is a conservative commentator who's obviously preying on rightoid weakness and degeneracy in order to get people to watch a fucking camera.
There we go, bro. Howling Mutant with the based reply. We need more of this. Agreed, man. Agreed. If women are gonna pontificate on the internet, give us something to look at.
Presentation. 5 years ago, we had brilliant conservative female thought leaders like Michelle Malkin blowing the lid off mass migration and pissing off CPAC donors so badly that she was never invited back. Now, conservative female talking heads are just a bunch of shallow, disgusting skanks spewing low IQ takes about Muslims. Disgusting.
We gotta protect those precious Muslims. We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so great.
But the reality is,
guys, Christ first. We need to defend Muslims, guys, but she's based in Christ pilled, guys. Oh my, like Cucker. How dare you insult someone else's religion? Oh my god, man.
yeah, I think that people are, dude, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Because
we need more based in Christ-pilled conservative commentators like Lauren Witzke to, you know, defend our wonderful Somali immigrants. They're so wonderful.
This is a promotional tool for her. She doesn't give a fuck about any of this. She's one of these that's leaning into some conservative talking point to enable her to...
I'm out of my depth when talking about super... Dude, shut the fuck up.
Facilitate a...
You're actually going to piss me off.
Like, presumably a...
Out of my depth talking about superhero media. Dude, if we're talking about the depth of superhero media, we're talking about a fucking kiddie pool. Shut the fuck up.
Like a sales funnel to OnlyFans, I would assume. You know? Yeah, exactly. Like an OnlyFans model grifting to get an audience. So I don't think it's really correct to say like she's a conservative talking head, because she's not really. She is shamelessly grifting off right talking points just to make some money on her OnlyFans.
Getting triggered by an X-Man fan? Well, dude, X-Man is like the perfect... that's like the perfect term for fans of Marvel slop. Because most of them troon the fuck out, so they're X-Men. There we go. There we go. We figured out. There's the secret. They're X-Men because they all trooned out, bro. PP no work. You generation of the 5, what is this?
Okay, guys, right, let's try and lock in. So I've got a little something for you here, okay? I was having a little look around yesterday, and...
Chud's big gurgling tummy right in the microphone now.
What in the fuck?
That's literally perfect timing. What is this, bro? Now, guys, I just want to warn you straight away, okay? We can watch this and have a bit of fun with it. But this poor young lad is only 14 years old. So please, no sexual comments, okay? Sexual comments are disallowed. But he has indeed been folded like yesterday's laundry for the look of it. And I know what you're thinking, okay? I know what you're thinking. Isn't this sad? Isn't this tragic? But he's from China. There's like 1 billion of them. There's plenty more. There's plenty more where he came from. We want normal Chinese. Not this mullered little folded up fella. Anyway, act accordingly, okay? This is why they have the one-child policy. I'm sorry, Mrs. Zhang. You're only allowed to have 1 child as per government policy. And it's very unfortunate for you. But your 1 child is this little mullered folded up fella, and that's nothing we can do about it. No, dude. No refunds. No refunds. It's called Folded Life. Bro, it's called Folded Life. It's like it's a fucking meme. It's like a joke, bro. Folded Life. What the fuck, dude? Oh. I'll tell you one thing it would be good for, though, because of his low profile and gangly fingers, is digging up coins from the back of the sofa. That would be quite a good little task that you could do. If you manage to capture one of these little beasts, you could just keep them on like a chain. Keep them on with a chain around their neck in your house, and like a bullwhip. And then if there's someone that drops behind the sofa, you can just whip them and go, get that now, get that. I just dropped some coins, go and get them now. Hey, wait a minute. Bro, he looks totally fine there. What's the problem? He looks totally fine. He's putting it on for Pip. He's doing it for the Chinese equivalent of Pip. He wants a free BMW from the Chinese state. They probably dish him out like candy over there.
Creepy, man.
God, dude.
问了很多家医院，就关于这脊椎的，都不敢接。
手可以摸是吧？都是往后仰，控制不住，往前还可以是吧？啊 ，OK， 往后仰就不行，是。下面
Backwards does not work.
啊，这太重了，56斤。50几啊？
Did you see that?
啊，这太。
Bro, he's looking him straight in the face, totally folded to pieces. And then a guy goes, he's only 28 kilos. He goes, yeah, this is very severe in his Chinese language. Why could you not tell by looking at him, dude? This is one of those cases where surely you can figure out what the fuck is going on. You can just eyeball it. You can just eyeball it, surely.
Oh no, dude, I would be the bad guy in a comic book? Say it isn't so. Oh my god, dude. Are you like, I really hope you're baiting right now, man. Did you really just use the, you'd be the heckin' bad guy in my Spider-Man book line? Like, come on, bro. Stop. You're better than that. I hope that's bait. I really fucking hope that's bait. Because that is like the literal most retarded shit ever. Leftists literally cannot comprehend a world where their enemies are not comic book villains, and you are making that connection, so I'm hoping that is bait.
重了，56斤。打几个针？打多长时间针？3年了。打针你觉得打和不打的区别是啥？有没有改善？
Yeah, dude, for his eyes, because of the peripheral vision that's affected by the Chinese eyes, he looks like a normal person. He looks like a normal person to them. So that's why he needed to rely on the weight analysis to understand why he's so mullered.
但没有下降。小的有要尽量注意安全，但注意安全是主刀要注意安全。
What are they going to do? Are they just going to get him in some sort of device and just kind of like go, just sort of like crank him apart? They're going to put him in a device. That's what they got over there with Chinese medicine. It's some big, device that locks into him. And then they'll just crank the lever, and eventually he'll get slowly stretched out so he looks like a normal person. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. What's that he's looking at there? Hang on a sec, bro. We got a problem. We got a problem, guys. We got a little problem on our hands. What's that, pray tell?
He's gaming.
What's this little pervert looking at? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is this, pray tell? Uh-oh. What age is that character there? What age are we dealing with there exactly? Yeah, he thought it was bad for laughing at this little mullered folded fella. Turns out he's a pedo. So what now? What now, dude? Bro, when I see stuff like this, I'm constantly, I know he's not of working age yet, right? But if this little folded fella can do this on a tablet, what are all these complaints about people that are saying that, oh, I'm disabled and I can't possibly do anything? This guy can use a tablet. He could do data input or something like that, you know? It's all about mindset. It's all about fucking mindset. This guy's playing Gacha, which is basically like kind of similar to some sort of work he could do, presumably. Okay, dude. Snipey Duckies. This guy's 14. Please don't talk about his, shiitake mushroom, okay? That's disgusting. We don't need to speculate about a shiitake mushroom situation. Oh! Wait, what? Bro, what? Dude! He earns money! Bro, he's earning... Dude, he does the thing where he plays games for other people! That's outrageous, dude. The Chinese entrepreneurial spirit, playing video games to make money for other people. Oh, let me pay his fucking taxes. I'm telling you, dude, there's loads of opportunities out there. But unfortunately, most disabled people are very lazy.
That is true. As he's playing a Naruto mobile game, I'm sure it's completely legit.
Fucking hell, man. That is rough, dude. No, look at his little tiny leg. Like a twig. You could snap that. You could snap that in two. Fucking hell. Did you hear that, though? He's studying. This guy was fucking studying, bro.
就是说他做这种手术，但是呢，就跟老师跟我说，目前的疫情这边的话不敢动，有的意思就不敢动的意思。
I got to see the surgery, man. I mean, is this not just a bit of a waste of time, really? You might be able to stretch him out a little bit. But that muscle atrophy looks fucking vicious. Are you not just, giving him a false sense of hope? Do you know what they should do? Yeah, they're going to de-pretzel him, apparently. They should wheel him into a room, give him the anaesthetics, and then just inject a bunch of I don't know, what do they administer to kill patients on death row? Whatever that drug is. They should just inject him for pumping full of that. And then just go, oh, sorry, we did everything we could, but he didn't make it through. Wheel him into a room, pump him full of potassium, and then just tell the family, yeah, sorry, we tried everything. We tried everything, and nothing worked, and he's dead now. Sorry about that. It was a fucking long shot anyway. He's 14, by the way. I'm not talking about sex stuff, so that's fine. I'm just talking about medical mispractice. Is it a problem to talk about slaughtering a 14-year-old mullet-folded person? Is that bad? I'm just talking about torturing. Oh, they go for a bit of the old acupuncture. I'm not sure, even though they're using quite heavy-duty nails, I'm not sure if the acupuncture is going to cut the mustard with this one. Oh, your chi is just a bit off. Don't worry, we'll get some acupuncture in you, and you'll be good as gold. What are they doing? What? Imagine if they went to all this effort, okay? They went to all this effort and they did this filming, and then they tried their best and they showed it in the video. And then he comes out worse. He comes out looking worse than before. Just a couple of fucking slabs of human meat on the table. Well, we did our best, but unfortunately there were some unforeseen consequences. And now this is all that's left. No, come on, it's going to be a happy story where he comes out and everything's great. Come on, Docs, you can do it.
Oh, took
his spine out! Bro, they stole his fucking spine! Put it back in, you bastard!
病人很瘦，才28公斤，手脚动不了没力，所以你要出血少还把它打掉，胸腔也不能搞，现在基本上安置。所以说目前还算顺利，大家刚才看，基本上按我说，基本上可以做一个坐下。
Hey! Look at that dude! Perfect! No notes, perfect. Look at that, they fixed him, let's go! Yeah, dude. We took out his spine, and now he's way more fucking flexible. Easy peasy.
髋关节、膝关节有没有看膝关节？对，这样子看到没有？
非常感谢各位同学们。
Okay, I've got nothing to say about that. That's just terrible. Terrible business. You're a horrible man, Chud Logic. Look, man. I'm just honest. I'm just honest, okay? I'm just honest about what I see.
这个真的很厉害，别的医院不敢接，他可以接下，确实信心十足，是吧？这是我感到非常厉害的一个点。
No, we're getting there. We're getting there. Got people things before we get to that.
好多年了，问了很多家医院，就关于这脊椎的，
We're getting there, though.
都不敢接。作为我们来说哈，像他这种病，就是心态。
Yeah, bloody cloth on him.
真的，做到自己父母的应做的职责就可以了，是吧？做到问心无愧就可以了，就这样。
Okay. Hey, dude. Okay. Jokes aside, they have pulled a fucking blinder there. Look at that, man. They've actually pulled.
Dude, hold on. This is completely unrelated, but I just like hold on. I'm gonna pull this up. Y'all need to see it. Otherwise, you won't get the full effect. But I was just on Twitter randomly scrolling. I'm gonna take one of these over here, and again, I got a great random algorithm pull. But wait till you hear the guy's description. If Chaka Shaka's here, he'll appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So we got this guy, right? Like, bro. What the fuck, dude? I picked this up today. No, I didn't buy it. Just picked it up. Get it? And he's like holding his baseball card. But yeah, this is about exactly what you would expect for, you know, your average sports boomer. But if you go here, literally look at his like fucking bio. New Yorker, type 2 diabetic. Like, why is that in your fucking Twitter bio, bro? Why the fuck do you have type 2 diabetic is like the second thing in your fuck? Like, why? It's so retarded, man. Diabetes. But yeah. This is like, yeah, incredible, man. Incredible. I really feel like I'm missing out not being part of the sports card community.
Blinder. He looks fantastic. Non-pedo. Hey! Dr. Yang. Well done, Dr. Yang. Well done, Dr. Yang. Great stuff. Big up Yang. Anyway, there we go, guys. So a little bit of heartwarming content for you, okay? Okay, let's take a quick look at this as well. So
why is diabetic info related to New York? I have no fucking idea. I don't know why you feel the need to announce to the world that you have diabetes. Let's see. Mr. Marvin with the 11. Yeah, we can check it out. Let's see. Appreciate it, man. Paste.
Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, sorry about the footage as well. People kept laughing whilst I was trying to illegally record this on my phone. Question. Who is the most perverted human genotype? Answer. Fat Asian men. Just look at anime if you don't believe me. They'll fuck kids, dogs, monkeys, and worst of all, men. The topic of today's video is one of the fattest, most perverted Asian men we've ever seen. You might have heard of him, Grums, on Twitter, aka Mark Kern. Marky Mark initially worked as a team leader on World of Warcraft back in the day, also known colloquially as the Breast Milk Bandit. You may be wondering why a guy who was team leader on one of the most successful games of all time...
Dude, I remember... He, like, got pissed when somebody said that he was the Breast Milk Bandit at Activision. I remember that shit. Somebody said it to him in, like, a fucking call or something, and he fucking lost his shit.
Has been reduced to a perverted little culture war grifter on Twitter.com instead of being actually successful? Well, it's simple. The guy who actually had the job developed a mouth ulcer, so they had to bring in their homunculus Asian for the job instead. We don't know why he left Blizzard. It could have been because he was fat, or ugly, or lazy, or he was maybe stealing women's breast milk. We don't know. We couldn't say. To be fair, it's possible he thought it was dog milk. He does possess a huge amount of breast milk pornography, though. Not even involved in the breast milk heist, and he still thinks he can take a slice. I see why they call him the chink. Grums is an example of what I call the soy right. You could call it the MAGA right, or the normie right. Essentially what happens is, leftists engaged in years and years of eating their own, also known as natural selection. And now, only the most genetically pure leftists remain. The right, on the other hand, has done no such purging, and therefore has become filled to the brim with ugly, dysgenic pedophiles and rapists. They're also totally incapable of taking what they dish out. For example, Denims, one of the most genetically pure modern leftists, once got into a public spat with Grums, where she essentially said that she'd pay someone $30,000 to kill him.
$30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear?
His response was to cry about this obvious joke, and the FBI to investigate this serious crime. He also added Twitch to try and have a
help me, my life is under attack.
And also made a tweet trying to brigade her sponsors. This, to me, is the perfect example of the soy right being pathetic, wretched losers who cannot take anything they put out. The excuse a lot of rightoids will use will be, oh, but the left wing, they would cry about dick threats too. Yeah, they also saw their cocks into vaginas. You gonna start doing that? The fact is, dick threats are fucking awesome, okay? Jokes about getting people are epic.
User with the 5. Oh, yeah, I see it. Let's see.
What's going on, everyone? It's Big Boss Ross. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation for why I deleted a bunch of videos, community posts, and stuff across my social media. The truth is, I was feeling...
Is this God Howard?
...overwhelmed, and I was having regrets about the stuff I posted regarding drama that involved me and others related to me. So I tried to erase it and try to...
Who is this?
I guess, start over, and I guess I've decided that...
Oh, it's Big Boss. Okay. That sounded like God Howard, bro.
I want my channel and my content to be about something positive, whether it's like discussing my opinions on games, media, or whatever. Because I understand that on the internet there's like two things that sell, and that's like negativity and sex. I don't want to be one of those channels. So the truth is about me, I don't know, I tend to flip-flop a lot, and I have mood swings to where I don't know what I want to do when it comes to content creation. I mean, hell, my very first YouTube channel I created back when I was 17 years old, back in early 2014. Here I am pushing 30, and I still...
Self-negativity and sex. I guess you could do positivity and sex.
Might change my mind. I don't know what I want to do. But I think I'm just going forward. I'm just going to give my opinions on media and try to build a positive community to stand out. Since a lot of the stuff that tops the trending pages and algorithm on places like...
Yeah, dude. I'm nothing without my sex appeal.
Like Twitter, it's just negativity and viral moments. I want to create a community that's just positive and having that old school vibe of old YouTube without like high level production studio quality, because YouTube used to mean broadcast yourself, you know, that homemade style content. So who knows, I might change my mind again in the future, but as you can see, it's currently 1 in the morning. I need to go to bed and get ready for work. If there's anything that changes, I'll let you know, and I'll keep you updated. What's going on there?
I've always been of the opinion that everyone should be allowed to joke about whatever they want, and honestly, it makes me happy seeing leftists doing it more because it's good for society. If Denims makes a death threat, make a rape threat. Say, whoever rapes Denims first makes 10k. Whoever soys first loses. Why are you playing victim over words on a screen, you fucking pussy? A guy like me looks at this, and I see the Chad-like, attractive Denims on stream going, $30,000, kill this man, kill him. And in response, this ugly fat Asian is going, FBI, FBI, please save me, FBI. Like, she raped you, bro. She absolutely fucking raped you. After leaving Blizzard, he co-founded Red 5 Studios, who produced one single...
He probably wishes she would.
Game, Firefall. This game actually had a lot of hype behind it, but alas...
Asians pay big money for BDSM.
Was a total failure. One of the things that you learn when you look into this is that Mark Kern is a goofy fuck who spends a lot of money on goofy shit. Like, for example, he spent $50,000 on recruitment, and as part of which included buying a Chinese gong. I don't know why. He also funded a music video with Weird Al Yankovic called For the Win.
Tonight I'm going to the premiere. Seats about talking good and never got.
This is another one of his music videos which he funded with the game's budget. So already off the back of this, we can determine that Grums is a fucking idiot. So Grums makes this music video and he goes, why is this not sending traffic to my game? What the fuck is going on right now? The only thing that could have promoted this game better than a YouTube video about Lord of the Rings was giving $3 million to the Pimp My Ride guys to make him a gaming bus, which he will then drive around the city. Except he didn't drive it around the city because it didn't work. So they just towed it off. Then Mark got kicked out of his own company for being fucking Down syndrome. Needless to say, it was a bust. Although he falsely claims that no, they didn't actually fire me for being a complete fuck-up retard who spent $3 million on a broken bus and was actively firing my own developers for questioning my dogshit decision making. No, it was because they wanted me to do some real unethical stuff. Once again, I quit Red 5 because they violated my employment agreement. In order to change the game to be more like WoW and ask for some unethical things. Wow, that seems like a pretty serious accusation. What were these unethical things? Well, according to Mark, the Chinese were trying to infect the game with Chinese magic, bribing him with $2 million to let him do it. So he left the company like a hero. Interestingly,
what's wrong with Chinese magic?
His company was owned by China and had previously been given $20 million by them. Seemingly didn't have a problem with it then. Like Grums, the reason why the Chinese were able to kick you out of the company was because you sold them the controlling shares, you fucking nuts. And all those employees saying he was a useless sack of shit, well, that was the Chinese, you see. They got his ass. They were creating fake stories about me spending $3 million on a broken bus, when in actuality, that bus, you know, may have cost $3 million, sure, but it made me back $4 million. In marketing, not in money. This is really just gun-check violence. We're watching Taiwan versus China on a micro scale right now. So Firefall very quickly died off, mainly because before being sacked himself, Mark had effectively sacked every actual capable developer the studio had for questioning the Chinese gong he kept in his office. But you can't keep a guy like Grums down. This guy makes games for a living, except he hasn't actually done it yet. But he will make games someday. He's in his 50s, facing 60, but one day he'll achieve his dream. His next huge project was VR Oculus Rift game, Voxelnauts. This was a Minecraft ripoff. It was going to incorporate some blockchain shit. Admittedly, quite ahead of its time. Grums co-founded the company producing producing the game, Mech Entertainment, helping them raise $1 million for the project before then mysteriously disappearing from the company before the Kickstarter even began. Why? Well, he wanted to take a little break from gaming. However, the ex-devs of Mech claim he stole money from the company and sent it to his family, and once this was discovered, they kicked him out of the company. But the games, you know, it's just a means to an end. A bit of cash on the side that Grums can put towards his true passion, directing lesbian pornography. Since 2001, and whilst he was
Well, you know, there's worse things to spend money on.
still employed by Blizzard, Grums was spending his free time pretending to be a woman on the internet. I'm a girl who loves throwdown of any kind between two hot and sexy women. Writer, artist, and web mistress. I put together two great sites for my passion, foxyfighter.com and freecatfights.com, which have grown to be the biggest sites for female wrestling on the web. On Foxy Fighter, I write and hire artists to help me create the hottest catfight and female wrestling MMA stories for the web. We also have full catfight comics. The specific genre of porn he created fell into the catfight genre. We can expect to see some painful tit mauling and pussy abuse, as well as some loud slaps that must have hurt like hell.
When you were banging
there's
whores,
no sex.
basically,
This is
Grum.
softcore. This is softcore. There's no sex involved.
Painful tit mauling is softcore now? I was unaware that we are now considering brutal pussy abuse as softcore pornography. The shit these kids can just see on YouTube
Forced milkings.
these days. The kind of shit we could only hope to see in magazines. Interestingly enough, the cameras these pornos were shot in were called Red Dragon cameras. Oh, Red Dragon camera. They also just so happen to be the exact same brand of camera that his game studio Red 5 purchased to produce their stupid music video shit.
Up until we started using Red cameras, we were just reaching off the shelf for anything that was available. They had issues with, the post on that. Like, it was really hard to do any sort of color correction, really hard to do any sort of, push-pull, so we ordered 2 epics.
What a strange coincidence that is. When you tie in the porn stuff, that Chinese gong he bought gets much more sinister. That bus too, what was he planning to do with that bus? Is he attempting like a woman v bus scenario? Is he gonna make that bus fuck a woman? His wife also left him around the same time he was filming all this porn stuff. I'm not gonna say it was necessarily because of the porn. It could have equally been just because he's an ugly, odious, checked out pervert. If he was a Chad producing porn, she probably would have been okay with it. I think I found the porn as well, by the way. It's very much, look, it was very much just filmed in his house. This is who we're dealing with. This is who we're dealing with. Some pretty chopped ladies, I will say.
But the funnest time is because
The trailer park special.
because of the contacts you make in the industry, because I was friends with a lot of really big stars at the time, that when my friend had a chance was getting married and had a chance for a bachelor party, I went all out. You guys want to hear this story?
Let's go.
Screw it, we're already here.
So basically, what I did for my friends.
Dude, Grums is more sensitive than a pregnant woman's nipples, bro. Like, this guy is such a fucking cry bully. Like, he is such a massive little bitch. I've known about him for years, not to do with the whole right-wing LARPing shit, but because of the fucking, entire thing with his failed game. I remember hearing about that way back in the day.
Bachelor party is we were driving to Vegas. I decided that I was going to make it a little bit special. So I contacted one of the actresses I knew, and I said, hey, I want you to do this and come to the party. During the drive to Vegas, I actually put on a porn video featuring this actress beforehand. And they were like, why are you doing this? Why are you showing us porn now? It's like, shouldn't we wait till we get there? And I was like, no, I got my reasons.
He was leaning over, jacking his friend off while they were watching porn together. You'll keep that in your pants, big boy. You'll keep that nice big cock in your panties. You'll wait till we get there.
So we drove to Vegas during that Bellagio party. I had booked this porn actress, and she comes up to the table to the groom and says, mind if I join you? And he had just saw her in a porn the moment before, right? So everyone is like, jaw is dropping, and she sits down next to him, and nothing else other than that, right?
This sounds fucking shit. Like, she's obviously not very well known. You need to make them watch the porn first. Like, that would have been a good story if she was like a fucking well-known porn star like Mia Khalifa, not some busted up old bitch. You might as well have just given the guy a fucking used hypodermic needle that an AIDS victim was previously wielding. Would have had the same effect. He also registered his mother as the CEO of his porn company. Now, you might think that's creepy, but Grums explains that it's okay because his mother was a fucking whore the whole time.
So what he's referring to is, hey, what's your mom involved with this? Fucking my whole family was involved. Do you know that my mom was a Playboy bunny? That she could go to Hugh Hefner's mansion at any time?
She was a Playboy bunny. She was going to Hugh Hefner's house and sucking him off. Doesn't that make you feel like a fool?
And she says, Hugh Hefner is a very nice man.
She wasn't sound.
How does it feel, Mark? You were birthed from the same vagina that Hugh Hefner cummed in 20 times. In fact, due to the genetic memory of your mother's vagina, you might even be part of him.
I mean, quite like that, Grums, was she? Come on. Let's be frank with ourselves here. She was more like, oh Hefner, very nice.
How was your mom?
Dude, when I was in college and I put her picture on my cabinet, she looked so young they thought
what? From the Playboy?
It was my girlfriend, okay?
Jesus, that's horrible, man.
My mom is
those Asian genes.
She was smoking.
Question why you put a nudie mother on the cabinet in college? She was prolific in the circuit. They could sniff the crusted pussy juice on the boys' jeans.
He grabbed the centerfold, man.
That's Grums' mother. That's his mother. Smelling very oriental. Smelling like chicken chow mein. It got so bad that the town was beset upon by bears thinking it was feeding time. I know what you're thinking, fellas. I've read your mind. You're thinking, BigBunjee, sure.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud. He might have been onto something.
You track down a picture of Grums' mother with her tits out. Well, my friends, I believe that I have. Here she is. I'd give Grums' mother a little bit of fucking violent tit mauling, I tell you that. Meow. I'd show her some brutal pussy abuse. Heyo. Look, to be fair, I can't confirm this is her, but if you put them side by side, there is some resemblance. And if you're watching on YouTube, I've created a simulacrum for you. Here it is. Once this information was discovered, Grums started atting the FBI on Twitter. He was claiming that the FBI were going to get involved. What are the FBI going to do, Grums? Unfuck your mother?
But did they pause for 1 second to think about how this affects my kids, right? Yeah, their friends are going to see and hear about this because they're plugged into social media, and they're going to be asked about this because my kids don't know. They'll know now, right? I'm going to have a talk with them.
Maybe you shouldn't have told everybody that their grandmother was doing porn. Maybe that was a bad idea, Grums. Oh my god, my kids are going to know. They're going to know I produced porn. But also tell them that their abuelito was fucking Hugh Hefner.
I don't think they're going to care. I mean, they're teenagers now. They're 18 and over now, so
they're adults. What the fuck is even the complaint then, you retard? He was doing this shit whilst he was raising them. He was taking his young kids to see the porn stars. Here are my kids. Want to see some brutal pussy abuse?
I turned off
Every time a
your
story gets hot and cool, it turns into, but I didn't do anything like that.
I turned off your echo cancellation because you had that on. That's why your voice, somebody in the chat said your voice is going in and out.
Someone else is going in and out, I tell you that much. Hugh Hefner's cock into his mother's pussy.
You guys are so fucked. You thought you had a scoop, and we're sitting here watching your video and reacting it. You got nothing, and you're going to get 0 views just like you always have for your entire duration of your YouTube campaign. And you know what? You're getting an FBI report next week. I'm sorry.
This is the absolute state of the online right. Just some absolutely fucking soyed out, fucking obese, chunked up, fucking divorced loser. Kids won't talk to him. His mother's a fucking whore. He's 50 years old doing catfight porn, jerking off to anime and video games. What a fucking fact. This stream is absolutely nightmarish to get through, by the way. This panel of cackling retards is trying to get through an honestly shit video called the Goomonomicon about Grums. But Grums is just interrupting every 2 seconds these gay-ass fucking monologues.
Is they made the classic mistake. You know how they prosecuted Trump and they went after him and they gave him no choice but to run again as president and to own their fucking asses? They put me in the same position. I got nothing to lose. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck them. I'm going to fuck them because I have no other choice, and they're going down, and the FBI is getting a report next week.
Mainly, Grums is whining about this guy called Airbagged because they pretended to be one of his Red 5 employees by buying one of their old company shirts, and he spread a rumor that he stole breast milk from women in Blizzard. And Grums was so triggered by this that he hired a lawyer and he said, "Oh, this guy said I stole women's breast milk. Can I show him? Can I show him, please?" And the lawyer was just like, "No, you fucking pussy. No, you can't. It sounds like this guy raped you, Grums. Like, I know you're trying to play victim like a loser, but this guy undeniably raped you. This guy raped you into pieces." But the porn was just a means to an end. A bit of cash on the side that he can put towards his true passion. Creating video games. Ember. This is going to be the greatest game ever made. We're going to have 100 weapon systems, kaiju boss battles, miners. What is Ember? That's like asking what is fucking Jesus. This game is being made by a world-class expert development team, led by Mark Kern. We are currently a team of 6 or 7 working. 6 or 7? Man, how do you not know how many people are working on the fucking team? It's either 6 or it's 7. How do you not know how many people are working on this? It's not even in the double digits. It's 6 or 7 because Mark Kern, he might just not turn up. You know, he might just not show up to work. If it's Blizzard and Red 5 employment is anything to go by, he might just not turn up. As far as I can tell, Ember in its current state is a monthly subscription service where subscribers have AI images of sexy anime women sent to them so they can masturbate.
Based, dude. What more could you hope for?
Do them. This might actually be one of the funniest scams of all time. You want to be a space trucker? Then pay us $150 and you can be a space trucker in a game we'll never make. Freya and Rengar? You want Freya and Rengar in the game? That's going to be $35. That's already crazy for a skin in a video game. It's even crazier when the game's not even out. It's been in development for 10 years. The initial announcement for this game was launched in 2016. Coincidentally, 6 months after Mark had a $250,000 lien put on him by California State, Mark has developed genius funding strategy. See, the funding for Ember is done in milestone stages. How many stages are there going to be till the game comes out? We don't know. But for example, we need $5,000 to create, now hold on your butts, the miner mech. We need $5,000 to finish the 3D modeling on the miner mech. What more do you need to know? What do you think, I'm scamming you or something? What do you think, that's a massively overinflated price for a 3D asset? Well, if you think that's a scam, how about you give us $500 for the website? The final Indiegogo was the Milestone M3 fundraiser, which had a variety of monetary tiers with promises attached. The most important one being the $60,000 milestone. This mock-up was going to be complete within 6 months of hitting the goal. You were going to call down a miner and defend it from waves of Sihus. That's his father's name. His mother's name is Fukumi. You were going to defeat a giant kaiju as it grapples a miner, and then you were going to climax. Then afterwards, that's it. Full game Kickstarter was going to go up.
I fucking hate Mark Kern for destroying the landscape of indie right-wing video games and making sure no one ever puts money into a right-wing crowd-funded game. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is he's just a grifting dipshit. You know, he's one of those people who has no fucking actual real deeply held convictions or anything other than the fact that he's just a shameless gooner that was probably scarred by, you know, jerking off to his own mother at a young age.
6 months, that's all he needed. So let's see what they've got after 10 years. Look at these graphics. Look at these animations. These graphics were made by Pixar. This AI was made by John AI. There it is, the minor mech. $5,000 right there, fellas. Money well spent as far as I'm concerned. We've got hundreds of enemy types, such as Alien that stands around doing nothing, and Red Cube. Look at this. We've scanned Grums' mother into the game. We mocapped her up, put her in the fuck machine, and programmed 13 sexual positions which you can perform in-game. We got doggy, standing doggy, sitting doggy, missionary, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, the rusty teapot, Chinese whispers, BTK, VR compatibility with haptic feedback, so you can feel the old bitch's bones breaking. This right here is 10 years of development. This is around $600,000 plus worth of money. Also, I made a little mistake before. It's not 10 years, it's around 8 years, because Grums decided to take a 2-year holiday where absolutely zero development happened.
Our entire community is still there. They're still passionate about the game, but they say, Mark, you know, you had 2 years off, and progress has stopped in the game. We're not going to back your next milestone unless you come up with something. So I said, you're right.
Still took the money for it, though. Still took the $200,000 he made in that time. Now, you might be a little bit disappointed that the Ember game is never going to come out. Thankfully, a brave soul created their own version of Ember, in which you play as Grums' wife, going into a nightclub called Ember and getting fucked.
Yeah, I remember this shit. They took the Steam listing away from him.
By black men. In conclusion, Grums is obviously a scammer and a wretched loser who jacks off to his own mother, and most likely children. That's tongue-in-cheek, that's tongue-in-cheek. He's a 50-year-old man who spends his days alone complaining about censorship in video games, and when I say censorship, I mean like he's complaining about not being able to see Rogue the Bat's asshole in a video game for children. I'm getting sick of the soy right, watching porn all day and being pedophiles. It's time there was a big rapist in their midst, fucking them all silly. And look, if that falls to me, if I have to rape, then I'll do it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, just read books and stop jacking off to video...
The rape of chibi reviews.
Games, you loser. Like, what are you doing? Are you not embarrassed? Do you not find it embarrassing to sit in a bedroom and jack off to video games and anime all day? And he runs again, watch this. Watch this. He runs again, he tries to get his way out the store, but he doesn't know where the doors is. He's like a housefly trapped inside of a house, but watch, and he sees him. He sees him, bro. He sees him. And he has to weigh up his options, and he thinks, should I make a break for the door and risk the Pepsi Man's wrath? And this is what he decides to do, and the Pepsi Man comes in for another blow. The Pepsi Man's going in again. And finally, the pedophile manages to make his way out of the store here. And he runs to his car here, and he thinks he's gotten away scot-free, but he hasn't, because here he comes through the door. The Pepsi Man's come back. The Pepsi Man's come back.
Let's see. PK with the 5. Watch. If it gets copyrighted, then just end it, you Jew. That's slander, PK. Stop accusing me of my Hebrew heritage. It's blood libel. Oh my god. I forget about that term sometimes. Blood libel.
Easy Comics. Boy. Well, shut him the f*** up.
When does this end, Flag?
Character inside the movie says out loud what everyone watching it is thinking.
But we almost pulled it off.
No, you f***ing didn't.
See, let me put something on. Okay, nah, it's good now. Should be good now. Send PK to China? Nah, worse. He's going to Israel to fight and die for the land he loves. See, funnily enough, with the 5, have you seen the game Office Ladies? No. Is this a porn game? Oh god. Hopefully not. Hey there. Dude, Raymond would be like... Raymond would be like, "Hey there, cutie." Rawr. Brutal, dude. Her personal hobby is video games, guys. He'd be like, "She's perfect for me. She can never run away." That looks scary, man.